Man, what up, everybody? Welcome to Knee High to the Tree High. This your boy Mark and P. You already know, man. These your partners. A1 since day one. Me and my boy P done been together since elementary school all the way through the pros, man. Now we straight daddy daycare. But whenever we do it, we gonna make sure we have a good time. So y'all sit back, relax, and enjoy it, man. We coming with Knee High to the Tree High right now.
Recent hot topic. It's been pretty hot in the NBA as far as vaccination requirements, mandates, and we have a guy by the name of Kyrie who is taking a stand. A lot of people don't like him. A lot of people like him. But end of the day, that's his stance. The Nets have moved on and said, hey, we're not going to allow you just to play half the season. If you don't get vaccinated, you're not going to be able to play the whole season. What are your thoughts?
Bruh, I think that's a pretty deep line to draw in the sand. For a man who do so much, even off the field. And like even back in the day, when I used to name my top 3 players, Kyrie used to be up there. A lot of people used to love Steph Curry, but to me, I always name LeBron, Kyrie, and AD.
Well, that was because he helped your boy win a championship. You know what I'm saying? So of course you going like
back, even before he went, whenever, bro, come on, man.
I mean, he basically saved your boy's legacy. You know what I mean?
Bro, come on, man. Don't get.
I'm just saying, bro. I mean, you got a soft spot for him. I get it.
Bro,
I understand. He helped your boy out.
All I'm saying is, bro, we all know Kyrie, right? And to me, Kyrie is his own man, right? He's his own person. He's not the type of person who is like worried about what people think of him. And I take that back because he might, to himself sometimes, think about like maybe what people think of him. I don't know, right? But that would be a human thing to do. But in a nutshell, he is a person who isn't scared to stand up for what he believes in. It's the same guy a few years ago who told us the world was flat.
Flat earther.
So if he believes in something or he's gonna stick by it. And he's not gonna just take what other people say and draw his conclusion from that. He's going to think about, how he feels about a situation, and based off of, I feel like how he feels or whatever his stance is, that's the stance he's gonna take. So I can respect that. Is it tough on a basketball team? Hell yeah, it is. Hell yeah, it's tough. Yeah. Especially when you're trying to win a championship and you got other players to do it with, like James Harden and KD. But damn, bro, y'all gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, why they gonna do my man like that, bro?
I mean, it's a slippery slope. That's the only thing I can say. I mean, it's like, do you sit back and go against what you might believe for the greater good of a team? I mean, if you really believe the hesitations and the reasons why you're not getting vaccinated is for health reasons, does winning the championship trump your health? A lot of players, they say to hell with that health. I want this championship ring.
But now, let's be honest though. Or do they want them championship rings or they want them championship checks? You know what I'm saying? Like,
it could be a combination of both.
That's what you're asking people to do. You asking them,
ultimately, we as athletes,
to put their livelihood to the side. You know what I'm saying?
So listen. So I look at the bigger scope. So we as athletes, we ultimately say to hell with our health, period, anyway. Every single game, every single day. I mean, you got guys who play through all kind of injuries, knowing that in the long run, you're gonna probably be messed up, only for checks and rings. Whatever your personal reasons are, you do it. So I get it. A lot of players do it anyway, period. But when it comes to Kyrie, he's making the choice to say he doesn't want to do it. Do I agree that he shouldn't play? I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, hey, it's the rule. So you just got to live with it. I mean, if this is your choice, come out and say, hey, I'm fine with it. I choose my health or whatever reasons I have to not get vaccinated, and I just sit this year out.
But why draw him as the villain though? Is the question. Like, why does everybody draw him as a villain? Like, I guess that's the part that gets me so much.
Well,
it wasn't like
simple,
it wasn't
because
like
everybody needs a villain. You need a villain,
but it was you need a villain. But it wasn't like this is something that Kyrie dialed up on his own. This wasn't, you know what I'm saying, him taking a leave of absence on his own, just in the middle of while the Nets got everything going on. These are mandates that came down, you know, pretty much last minute or a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
So he's preparing his entire offseason to come in and help the Nets, you know, go after a championship. But now a couple of weeks before the season, because the mandates that they have, he can't do that. But now,
yeah.
So it's not like he's some sort of villain or a cancer to the team where he doesn't want to be a part. But like you say, the rules is the rules. So like if the rules is the rules, now I feel like he has the right to make a choice. He makes his choice, you know what I'm saying? And people have to respect that. The same way people respect people dealing with mental health issues and having to take time off because they want to take care of their mental health. You know what I'm saying? The same reason anybody takes time off for any health issue, because the same way you said that people can take time off or people play through that pain, there are plenty of people who can't play through pain or won't, you know what I'm saying, play through certain pain. And they will, you know what I'm saying, take a week or two off. They will sit out a game if, you know what I'm saying, they feel like something ain't wrong, right in their knee. They will get
the clause a prime example. The clause says load management, yeah, thank you. I'll take this good 2 weeks off.
And so that's what I'm saying. So like in so many other different situations, people are allowed, you know what I'm saying, or afforded the right to choose, you know what I'm saying, whenever it comes to their health.
Well, that just goes to show you where this country is. I mean, even if you rewind back to 2020, you had several players who decided to say, I'm not going to play this season due to the pandemic. If they got backlash, I didn't hear about it. But they set out because of health reasons. So here we are in 2021. Now people want to act as if Kyrie is doing such a bad thing. And I'm like, you know, the NBA didn't mandate it. He was good. He's fulfilling his contractual obligations when it comes to the NBA. The problem was New York City. New York mandated, California mandated it. That's where it got sticky. And Kyrie is like, listen, man, that wasn't part of our discussion when we first started this season. Back in, you know, whenever they first meeting. That wasn't part of the discussion. But all of a sudden now it is, and now I'm made to look like the bad guy. So, like I was saying, everybody needs a villain. Sometimes you never know what people's hidden agendas are. They want to not like him for whatever reason. So this is a prime opportunity to say, hey, look at Kyrie. He's being selfish again. Like, how is he being selfish when he just doesn't want to take a vaccine? Like, I'm confused on it.
Yeah, to me, it's his choice. And speaking of Kyrie being selfish now, this is selfish Kyrie now. Kyrie donated $1.5 million to the WNBA players while they had to sit out the restart of the season due to COVID-19. That's $1.5 million. You know what I'm saying?
He look real selfish right now.
Yeah, He donated $323,000 to feeding New York City families during the height of the pandemic. Partnered with Nike to donate 17 pallets of food and 50,000 masks to New York.
That's a selfish act there, bro.
Bruh, the man bought George Floyd's mother, the guy who was killed in Minneapolis by the police officer, putting the knee on his throat. Bought the man mama a house now.
Listen, man, nobody wants to know. They're not gonna pub the good.
Bruh,
There's a reason. They want to pub the bad.
Keep going though, is what I'm trying to tell you.
I know, and this is just all the big stuff. It's no telling what all he do behind closed doors.
Bruh, he low key donated he paid 9 tuitions for some students to go to Lincoln College, HBCU. He paid for their tuition. So to me, I get so upset and frustrated when people like are so quick to like make people a villain, because in today's society it is so divisive. It's like every time something goes on, it's like people gotta draw a line in the fence, and it's like you on this side, you on that. But that's the way they raised us, man, bro.
That's the way this country has raised the people.
Yeah, but that ain't the type.
You got Democratic, you got Republican. It's always a line drawn. Nobody can say you got LeBron, you got Jordan. Nobody can say, hey, I like Jordan better, but I also like LeBron. Like, that's unheard of. It's like you either got to be a Jordan fan or LeBron. Like, there's no in between, and that's just how the country is.
You got the cancel culture, or you got to be on this side or that side. You got to pick a side, you know. But y'all better pay attention to waking up now, because it's a trick they trying to pull on you now. Nah,
I just tell them up front, man. Everybody just need to be free thinkers. They just need to not follow the masses as far as what they say. Be able to think about something and break it down yourself and make it make sense to you. And if it's your choice, then whatever conclusion you come to, live with it. But it shouldn't be based on what somebody else's opinion is. Simply just analyze the situation. If it works for you, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Move on.
Yeah, and stop judging people for the decisions they make. Cause I don't
let everybody live their life, man. All you need to do is live your life. That's it. Simple.
Live your life, man. Y'all heard what Rihanna said, man. Y'all heard what Rihanna and Tip said, man. Y'all go ahead. And then you heard
life is short. Life is way too short.
You heard what P said too, man. You know what I'm saying? Have some self-discernment, and some critical thinking skills. And then get out there and make your own decision, man, and stop following behind the crowd. I swear.
Don't get caught up in the media hype, and they're gonna tell you whatever.
They're gonna sell you that, bro. They sell you a lot of fear now. They said, like, bro, if you turn on
smoke and mirrors, man, to keep you off the true subjects at hand.
Yeah, pay attention to what really matter, man. The people that love you the most. You know what I'm saying? That's what matter, man. The people that love you, man.
Well, either way it go, man. Kyrie, keep your head up, man. Do you, man? Simple as that.
Hey, man, do you, Kyrie, man?
All right, y'all. Y'all just finished watching the Knee High to the Tree High podcast. We hope you all enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, comment below. Tell us your thoughts. We out.